Spoilers if you haven't watched the newest episode of One Piece, but I noticed something specifically about Mihawk. Obviously, everybody's made mention about the fact that his eyes look eerily similar to somebody else that we met before, but this specific episode kind of really enforced that for me. We've always seen this kind of religious iconography around him, like his sword, but I've never really connected the dots on him being religious in the same way that we've met other pious warlords in the past. If you've caught up with the manga, then you know what a doozy that is. But the thing about Mihawk that's always been interesting to me is that he always seems like the reluctant warlord. Like, he doesn't really care to be there. He has no interest in pirating and pillaging. He's almost there out of a necessity. And it's always been so mysterious, but something about this episode really clicked for me on not only his religious iconography, but also how he conducts his business. And the fact that Crocodile likened them because we don't trust others. Now, really, we have nothing to go on because there is one thing we know about Mihawk's backstory at all. But aside from the fact that Buggy always seems to land himself in these weird-ass precarious situations, assuming that Mihawk and Emu share some kind of lineage, the where and the how of Kuma's end result might just be the deterrent that Mihawk has to really getting into any serious mess. The thing is that considering that Crocodile was a warlord and then got arrested and sent to Impel Down, his bounty really isn't that high. But Mihawk, who was formerly a warlord and before that a Navy hunter, has nearly a $3.6 billion berry, higher than his supposed boss Buggy, who has a $3.18 billion bounty. Like, why is Mihawk's bounty specifically so high, if not for the fact that maybe he deferred the same way that Cobra did from something that was his destiny, maybe his lineage, who knows? It takes him nearly the entire episode to formulate this idea that it's not bad for Buggy to be the figurehead. Why? Because he doesn't want that smoke. He'd rather live peacefully than become an emperor of the sea. And this just seems to me like the build of a man who knows exactly what skeletons are in the closet but has no interest in taking them out. I might have been honest with that theory.